This is the video I'm doing to show the hydroponics and deep water culture system that I've made this year. As you can see there's a bucket system which is all connected through the pipes at the bottom there. So the water channels through pump system there, and on the other one up there, and then it drains through the system, all connecting here, there, and then flowing back round into the main reservoir. Inside these buckets there are air stones which are connected from the air pump on the pond that we built earlier this year as well, and they basically aerate the water, which provides loads of oxygen for the roots, so that the plants are able to have their roots sitting in water, but instead of rotting they grow vigorously and produce a big plant. Unfortunately I actually put it behind this plant here, which is a rose tree which grew massive this year and has blocked all the light, but hey ho, you live and learn. But that's the plant. So you can see they look really healthy, lovely colour, and they've been actually fed mostly on water this year because I like to constantly keep the crop going. So I've basically fed on 2 days, watered 5 days. As you can see, everything looks really healthy from doing that, so you don't actually need to constantly feed the plants as long as they have a good water source and lots of oxygen in it. Then they grow healthy. This is the pump system that I've got. It's a little 30 or 40 pound pump off of eBay. It goes from a 25mm, and I've split the system down the bottom there. You can see it's split, and it goes to a 13mm with a pipe reducer that I also got off of eBay. You can see that pump basically goes all the way up to the top there, and it filters down. And what happens is the system goes up there, comes all the way down until it gets back to the main reservoir that I just showed you. And let me just come around the other side and I'll show you everything that we've got. This is round the other side. It's a bit higher than down there, as you can see. There's a few leaks. Basically what's happened is some of the plants have got so big that the roots are backing the system up, so every now and then you do have to take the plant out, cut the roots off, and then stick it back in. I've had no trouble with any of the plants dying, so this clearly, doesn't really affect them in any way whatsoever. So yeah, just going back, so it pumps it all the way up to the top there, comes all the way around, and it just basically flows down like a water slide until it gets back to the bottom there. I've got broccolis, tomatoes, lettuce, chilies. I wouldn't recommend actually growing broccoli in here. Turns out that they grow an absolutely massive root system. It's really thick and dense as well, and that backs the water up quite a lot. The tomatoes are doing alright, but the thing that grows best in here is the lettuce. I've had no trouble whatsoever with lettuce. I had trouble with little bugs getting on there and nipping away at the tomatoes when they were young and eating them. Also, I think that I've put the wrong type of tomato in. I put F1 Millions in, which is a hybrid tomato, which produces a lot of tomatoes, but it's growing up. Whereas normally I would grow Tiny Tims, and they grow down on a vine. So, that's also something to watch out for, what type of seed you put in the unit when you start. And that's pretty much it. So just a quick rundown. All of this piping I got from B&Q, wood from B&Q. It's I think £9 a pop. Each one of these is £5, so each connecting corner will cost you a tenner. The initial setup is quite a lot, so but the thing is, it's not going to break. The only thing that can break is the pump. So at worst, you might have to replace the pump, which is at a cost of £8. Obviously, unless the fence falls over, but then that's just one of those things. But the cucumbers do really, really well in there. Got some lovely cucumbers on the other side, which I just picked actually. Maybe I should have left them. And the runner beans. As you see, I've got runner beans everywhere. They've absolutely exploded like anything. They love it in there. And that's it. So yeah, if you want to build yourself one, or you want the the plans or whatever it is that you want, any information, just give us a drop on YouTube and I'll get back to you. Alright, goodbye.